Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm back at the Tunnelbrook Falls. That's just off the train tracks at Salmon River outside Truro. I was here last year. You can see that adventure here if you want to check that out. I came back here because I have a camping table that I'm going to review. So I'm going to get right into it. This is also from Deerfamy, who's been sending me camping gear to review. Comes in this carrying bag. Oops, well, something fell out of there. So it looks like the overall stand for the table. The item that fell out looks like a mesh cup holder. That's neat. There's one more item in there. Pull that out and take a look. I'm just gonna set the bag down. Okay, this is the tabletop. It's got these pockets woven in it. You can see the rod. It's actually sewn into this this pocket along the seam. It looks like there's 5 of these rods that make up, I'm guessing the tabletop. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set it up. Folds open easy enough. And it's got these hinged bits here. I think they need to stay on the outside. They must kind of bridge the edges. So it looks like you hinge that down. Hinge this one up. Make yourself a base. I'm not on very even ground here. Let me see if I can get a little bit of a nicer spot. There we go. Okay. Looks like this hooks in here. A little spot to kind of push the rods in. They have to be rotated so the flat sides are away and they just click into place. All right, that was easy enough. That took a couple minutes. Now the cup holders. Let's see if we can sneak these under here. And so they have little hooks on them. Doesn't want to stretch across. Wonder if I try like this. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna work. It's gotta be diamond kind of shape. Not too bad. There you go. All right, so I set the table up. It took a couple minutes. The mesh cup holders has to be kind of rotated so it's like almost looks like a diamond, I guess is the best way to explain it. And then the little hooks clip in. It seems pretty sturdy given that it's a canvas top. All right, so the plan now is I've always wanted to see how difficult it was to make a nice cup of coffee at the base of the falls. So I'm gonna make myself a nice cup of coffee. This is all a learning experience. I think I brought all the gear to do it. Okay, so I brought the essentials, a kettle. This is a cup / French press. I'll show you. Little French press built into travel mug that I brought along. I have a little stove here. I'm just gonna assemble. See how this goes. I'm not a camper. So this is my kind of slow little foray into maybe turning into a camper. Foray? Is that a word? Oops. So again, Deerfamy does not pay me to review this product. They send it to me, and I am free to tell you whatever I want. They don't have any say what goes into this video. And if you're interested in any of these products, there'll be a link in the description. All right, so let's give this a shot. I can smell the propane. Nice. Let that boil. Got a little bit of coffee set aside. I ground at home before I came in. That's probably not the best to have right there. Something tells me it's not going to be long till this is boiling. I think it's boiling now. Roughly get half of this coffee into the press. Just a guess. Take that off. Just enough to soak the grinds. It's kind of hard for you to see that, but I just like to let the beans kind of foam up. Give it another moment there. Top up the mug. There. I'm just gonna let that sit on the table and brew. Actually, I'll just take the burner down. I'm gonna let it cool off. Set that here. Some coffee mate, instead of bringing some milk, is enough for me to carry all this stuff all the way out here just for this. All right, I think that's probably brewed enough. So I'm gonna press it. See, here's a tricky thing with this. I pressed it, now I want to get my creamer in there. Be interesting to taste this coffee. Overloading it with the creamer. All I got is my knife to stir with, which is kind of janky. All right, time for the taste test. Can I make coffee in the wilderness? Is it gonna burn my face off? Drinking out of this thing. You know what? I brought my water in this mug, this travel mug. I think I'm gonna put it in there because drinking around this press, it's a neat idea if that's all you have, but I'm not doing that. Some grime floating around in there, but what can you do? There. It's a little strong, but not bad. Not bad for my first go. I'll have to do a follow-up coffee brew another time. So I'm gonna pack this all up and I'll give you my final thoughts on the table. Final thoughts on the camping table from Deerfamy. Table's a very nice build. It's pretty easy to assemble. It's pretty sturdy. The only drawback that I can really think of, if you do have a mug like this, might take you a moment to find a spot between the support rods to kind of balance it. And I believe that Deerfamy has remedied that because they have the cup holder included with it. So the only thing is this mug was too big. The base is too big to fit in the cup holder. Other than that, yeah, if you need a camping table, I can recommend this one. That's gonna do it, guys. Find me on facebook.com/New Scotland. I'll see you guys in the next one.